Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And salam sejahtera to all my beloved students. So hopefully that you all are feeling well, okay, in a good conditions. Okay, so wherever you are. Okay, so actually today I will teach you, okay, on step by step on how to use cost method approach in calculation. Okay. So before we start, okay, so let's together recite Surah Al-Fatihah. Okay, so now, okay, let's start. Okay, we start with recap back the formula of cost methods that was shared by Miss Anis. Okay, if you still remember, the formula is land value plus building value. So that's the formula. Okay. Alright. So this is the only two elements in the cost methods. So in the formula also, this the only two things that you need to put inside. Okay, so how to get the land value? Okay, so normally we use comparison methods. Okay, this like what you have learned before. Okay, if there are any differentiation between that land with the comparable, so means that you need to do an adjustment. Alright, so for building value, okay, so you need to remember that when you value the buildings, okay, you need to deduct with the depreciation, okay, because of buildings, okay, the rules of thumbs, it must be involve a depreciations. Okay, bangunan akan mengalami susut nilai. Okay, so the depreciation itself is depending to the several factors that will influence the depreciations. But to calculate the depreciations, normally we use straight line methods. However, this one we hold it first. Okay, so now how to get the building value? Okay, so actually there are two bases. Okay, there are two indicators. Okay, to value the build to get the building value. Okay, either you use replacement cost or reproduction cost new. Okay, as mentioned by Miss Anis before, replacement cost is the cost that the new cost that we use to develop a new buildings. Okay, you replace the buildings. Okay, old building to new buildings. And another one is reproduction cost new. This one is we reproduce the same buildings, most probably the same materials. Okay, with the old buildings. Okay, so the common basis that we use is using replacement cost. Okay, for example, like you want to construct a petrol station. Okay, so we're gonna build and use a current cost and a current design of petrol stations. Okay, but it is same petrol station. Alright. So for your information, okay, we're gonna use a current cost, a new cost of constructions to do a calculation for building value. To calculate building value, we use new construction costs. Alright. Okay, so that where to get the new construction cost? Okay, so we can refer to the QS, and you also can analyze using comparative unit, comparative and analysis, or unit emplacement method. Alright, so normally the two things that normally we use is refer to the QS, which is ask QS, okay, and we compare, okay, do analysis, okay. For examples, currently cost to build a petrol station is 500 per square foot, for example, 500 per square meters, for example. So means that to value the petrol station now, the building itself, you need to calculate by using 500 per square meter. It's just like that. Okay, alright. Okay, so as mentioned before, you need to deduct with the depreciation. Okay, so normally, okay, we use a straight line methods, okay, whereby the formula that we commonly apply is physical age divide with the economic age times 100. Okay, so how to get the physical age? Okay, current year 2020, so you need to deduct with the construction year. Sekarang kan, because of kita guna cost sekarang kan, so kita kena tengok lah, nak kira umur dia pun we need to look on sekarang lah. So sekarang tolak bila dia dibina, when it was constructed. Okay, so tahun bila, so you tolakkan dia, like say lah we get 15 years. Okay, so that particular 15 years divide with the economic age. Economic age that you need to refer to the notes. Okay, dia ada between 15, okay, for temporary buildings, okay, 30 to 45 for heavy duty, okay, 65 is the common buildings. Okay, it depends, okay, which according to type of the buildings. Alright. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, this is the example of cases or the situations that required you to use cost method, okay, to value the property. Okay, so let's read this. An office building was constructed in the year 1998. Okay, so means that this information we need in order to calculate the physical age. Okay, physical age is used to identify the depreciation on a piece of land with an area of 2.23 acres. Okay, so 2.23 acres is the land area. So this information is very important. So first, before you do a calculation, you need to highlight the importance information notes. Okay, because of okay, sorry. Because of sometimes the information given, let's say the land area they give you in acres. However, the cost they give you in square meters. So if this happens, so it requires you to convert. Okay, that's why you need to highlight first the informations given in the cases, in the questions, in the situations. Alright. Okay, to avoid you to do a silly mistakes. Okay, so from data given, the mean floor area, the MFA of the office complex is 8,800 square meter. So the MFA is 8,800 square meters. Okay, and the ancillary floor area is 3,800 per 800 square meters. Sorry. Alright. So the market evidence in the locality indicates that values of similar size development land between 800,000 to 800,500 per acres. So this one you're gonna use to value the land. Okay, because it already given the the value, the market value, okay, of the surrounding land. Alright. So no need to do the comparison methods anymore because already given. So this one, we assume that you already do the comparison methods, okay, and this is the result, okay. Alright, so in the meantime, cost of construction for new similar building is at 750 ringgit per square meter. So this we gonna use to value the building value. So this one is the value, okay, or the cost for MFA. If you still remember on the comparison approach before, if they just give the MFA cost, okay, so to determine the AFA cost, we need to divide by 2 because the cost of AFA is half cost of MFA. Alright, if you still remember this. If you not remember, so starting from now, you need to set in your mind. Okay, so this information is very important because of you will do a wrong calculation if you're not considering this. Alright. On the assumption that the economic life of the building is 60 years. Okay, so here, this information, we really need it to calculate the depreciations. Alright, so value the above property using the cost method. Okay, so now we already highlighted the very important things. Alright. Calculation. Okay, so this is the notes, the highlighted information. Okay, it is constructed in year 1998. Okay, the land is 2.323 acres. The MFA is 8,800. The AFA is 3,800. And the market value of the surrounding between 800,000 to 800,500 per square meter block. This one is per acre. Okay. Right. Cost of construction is 750 ringgit per square meter for MFA. So economic life is 60 years. Okay, is there any informations? I think, okay, we have done, okay, written on the very important information. So now we can start our calculation. So recap back, the cost method formula is land value plus building value. So settle first on land value. Alright, so land value, what is the area of land? 2.2 acres. So 2.2 acres times 800,500 per acre. So why I choose 800,500 per acre? So yeah, this one you need to do the assumption. Okay, maybe because of our land is much more better compared to the surroundings, so you decided, okay, to choose 800,500 as the value per acre. So times with 2.23 acres, so you will get 1.785 million. Okay, so we have done with land value. That's very easy. Okay, so then plus with building value. Okay, so how to calculate the building value? Because out here it involves MFA and AFA, so we do it separately. So MFA first, 8,800 square meters times 750 RM750. Okay, it is given. Alright, so it equals to 6 million, is it? 6.6 million. Alright, so now AFA. Okay, 3,800 times 375. So how to get 375? Because it is not given in the question. Okay, so it is half cost of MFA. Alright, so time these two, okay, you will get 1.4 millions. So then total up. Okay, So total up about 8 million. Okay, but we're not done yet because of the next process is calculates the depreciation, and then we need to deduct it from the building value. Alright, so next we calculate the depreciation. Okay, as mentioned before, we commonly use the straight line methods, physical age divide with economic age. Alright, so we we assume that we want to value it today. So today is 2020. So let's with the construction periods. Okay, it is 1998. So economic age also given 60 years time 100. So okay, you will get 37%. Okay, so how to calculate? Then you need to convert it into RM, okay, into figures. Alright, so how to get 2969? Okay, it's actually 37% times with 8 million. Okay, you will get 2.9 million, and then you deduct this. Okay, so you will get 5.055 million. So now this is the building value after deducted with the depreciation. Okay, so then what's the next step? It's very easy. Alright, just add up the land value and building value. Then you will get the market value. So here, the market value is 6.8 million. So what should you do next is just say it. Okay, say at 6.8 million. That's very easy. I think this one is the most easier calculation. Alright. Okay, that's it. We already done on the calculation. Okay, so here, when the question involving you or require you to convert it, okay, so this is the formula, okay, that you can use in order to help you to convert the requirement, the question. Okay, so this is the highlighted one is the common, okay, the common conversion table that you're gonna use it a lot. Okay, and this is another one. This one is for area, land area, ukuran keluasan tanah. Okay, now okay, the highlighted one is the most things that you're gonna use, okay, in the questions. However, this one will not be given in the exam. Okay, so you need to memorize this, okay, as much as you can. Alright. Okay. Let's do on your own all of the exercise, okay. So I have done to teach you on the step by step to calculate using cost methods. So now it's your turn to do on your own. Alright, so we end our session today with Surah Al-As and Tasbih Kifarah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.